Hi, my name is Samantha Jo, and I'm just gonna talk for a while, okay? Um, I suppose you want me to tell you something interesting about myself. Well, I stayed home from school today. I'm sick. Um, I guess I could tell you my secrets. That seems to be the popular thing right now. I don't. I'm not very I thought about putting them down on the note cards, the note card project, blah blah blah, my secrets. If you knew me, blah blah blah. But one of my secrets, I have terrible handwriting. It's I hold my pencil like this. It's weird. I don't know. I get teased about it, but I don't really care what they say. It's my handwriting. It doesn't matter. Teachers can read it. It's not a big deal. Um, I'm a flirt. I'm conceited. I have a huge ego. I'm a people say I'm a whore, and they say it so often that sometimes I believe them. Sorry if you can't really hear me. I have a soft voice. My throat kind of hurts. My stomach just growled. It all started when I moved to my town. They I came from a small town into a medium-sized city. Sixth grade, which was like 6, 7 years ago, I guess, right before sixth grade. I mean, you can tell by my shirt, I'm a senior, 2012. Uh, they just no one wanted to talk to me because I was innocent and I didn't understand anything that they talked about. And I didn't know that being innocent was a bad thing in my school. I I didn't have any friends sixth grade, really, because by the time seventh grade rolled around, none of those people I talked to wanted to talk to me anymore. I don't know why to this day. Um, I was in band sixth grade, and I'm still in band. Don't get me wrong, I love it to death. And band was pretty fun in sixth grade. I really enjoyed it. And seventh grade was when it took a turn for the worse. Um, we did seating auditions, and everybody seemed, or everybody in my section was like, "Oh, I'm so terrible. I'm gonna get last chair." So I told myself, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get last chair." Well, I got first chair flute, and it wasn't really a happy thing for me. After I got first chair, I don't know, things just weren't good, because everybody started telling me that I sucked, and Mrs. Moss, my band teacher, was just sucking up to me to make me a better student or something. That I wasn't good at the flute, and they didn't know why I was first chair, and I didn't know why. I didn't know why they treated me that way because I was just doing what I was supposed to, and by the time I got into high school, they were all still there. And freshman year, it was pretty bad. I mean, I was in marching band. None of those girls were in marching band. It was just me, a couple other girls, and the other upperclassmen. One of the girls in my grade was my friend. She's pregnant now. Not gonna talk about that. she uh, she, uh, she only acted like my friend when she needed something, because otherwise she would just be a bitch to me and go along with what everybody else was saying. Oh, Sam's a bitch. Oh my god. I don't know why I was a bitch to them. In marching band, I loved it, and after all the crap I've gone through in band, I'm still in it. I mean, and I still get crap every single day. I'm still first chair, and I love it so much. I practice all the time. I might get a scholarship for it. It's not as bad this year, but freshman, sophomore, junior year, that's my dog. Um, they were bad. They were really bad, to say the least. Thinking about it still hurts too, because I don't really know what I did, but sophomore year, everybody made me feel unwanted and uncared for, and I got in a lot of fights with my friends, not physical, of course, but they, I don't know, they just didn't want to talk to me. I guess I talked too much, but so I was in a relationship and things happened, to say the least. And that was the beginning of people calling me a whore all the time, every day. Just see me go, oh, it's that whore. Walk past me, whore. Sam Moore, yeah, she's a whore. She's a whore. Sam's a whore. Yeah. People I used to date, oh, well, I'm glad I broke up with her, that whore. But I don't know. This year, it's just, it's the same, but I don't I don't know how to feel about it anymore. Even one of my closest friends, she calls me a whore all the time, and I know she's just kidding, but and I've gotten to the point where I call myself a whore too, because so many people say it, so wouldn't that mean it's true? But it hurts the most hearing it come from one of your best friends, even even if she's kidding. But she told me she wasn't kidding, and she still calls herself a friend to me. She calls me a whore, and then she asks me for advice for her own life. But I mean, I can't help it that there's so many guys that like me, and that's not just me being a conceited, self-loving, egotistical bitch. It's true. I've gotten like I know I can name off the top of my head like 6 guys that have asked me out recently, and like I'm not interested in them, but the fact that they're interested in me apparently makes me a whore, and I don't know what to. I can't do anything about it, and I've been talking for a really long time now. I'm sorry, but it's just, and even if nobody watches this, it just feels good to talk about it, you know? When I got my eyebrow pierced this year, everybody said that it made me look dirty. I really like it. I'm a fan of piercings. I think it looks really good. Um, but right now there's a rumor going around that I have chlamydia. What the hell? I don't have chlamydia. If I did, how would anybody know except for me? Like, they were saying that I slept with this guy that I had been talking to. Oh my god, big deal. I was talking to a guy that I actually liked. Big whoopie doodle. Well, he told me at one point that he had chlamydia, and I said, "Oh, well, you don't have any more, so I mean, just wondering. I was just curious if he had any STDs. I mean, he slept with over 100 chicks." After that, after he told me he'd slept with so many girls, I was pretty much just like, no. I mean, he's semi-famous-ish. He's a magician. He's told douche because he's the one that spread that rumor that I had chlamydia. He was trying to get, he was trying to make it so I would let more people talk to me, he said, by telling people that I have chlamydia when he had chlamydia. So, get this, people actually walk past me in the hallways and they say the most clever thing ever. Ready for this? Chlamydia. Yeah, they actually walk past me and say chlamydia. And I'm like, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, totally, uh-huh, definitely do. A thing about myself, I'm annoying. I know I am. I know. I mean, it's fact. I recognize it. And there's nothing I can do about it. I've been this way forever. I like the way I am, and I don't give a fuck if anybody else has a problem with it. Because I have people that can put up with me. I mean, Dr. Seuss said, those who mind don't matter, and those who don't mind matter. And that's true. I mean, I have friends that don't care that I'm annoying. They get it. And by annoying, I mean, I'm really, I am really grammatically correct when I'm sick right now. I don't know how well I've been doing. Um, and, just, I don't know, I guess I'm annoying. I can't explain it. You'd have to know me. I don't know. I'm sorry that I'm sorry I even taped this and am uploading it right now. But whoever you are watching this, this is for you. This, this, because whoever you are, sorry, I love you. I love you so much. You are a great person. And that's not sarcasm. Um, you took the time to watch this, so my heart is here for you. You can tell me anything you want. It can be totally anonymous. You can even just do this sort of thing. Like I can't see your eyes, even though they're probably beautiful. Um, just your mouth. See, I'll just talk like this for the rest of this really long video. I've been talking way too long, and I apologize for it. Um, but oh look, there's my neck and my necklace. Love this necklace. Um, oh look, you can see my eyes. Can you tell they're green and yellow? They're really pretty. Oh yeah. About me saying I'm pretty all the time. I'm so pretty. I'm so beautiful. Like I will say, I can just look at myself. I think I'm gorgeous. And you know what? I think everybody on this earth should be able to look in the mirror and say, I am the most beautiful person on earth that I've ever looked at. Because you should be to yourself. You should admire people that look like you. You should look at yourself and say, I am gorgeous. That's what I'm doing right now. I am gorgeous. I am looking at myself on the screen. I am beautiful. And you are too. I don't care what you think. You can, because you are. Just, you're beautiful. If you're a guy, you're beautiful too. It doesn't matter what your gender is, what you look like, what your sexual orientation is, your skin color. It doesn't matter. You are the most beautiful person on earth. Everybody is. Everybody is gorgeous. Especially you. Right there. You. I'm gonna look you in the eye and say this, right? Alright, ready for this? You are beautiful. Okay? One more time. You. You watching this video. I love you. You're beautiful.